Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I thought we would basically try like Vlogmas this year. This is the first time I basically started the channel, and I know Vlogmas is actually really big. We'll try to do that, I think, maybe like vlog every day. So welcome to Vlogmas. This is day one. What's happening? We're basically just like heading home now. We finished with the contract hours at Foryou. It is now 4:52 p.m. and gosh, it's already like getting dark, guys. The moon is out in the sky and we're just like heading home. Any updates? What's going on? First semester basically ended at Foryou, and this week is the first week of second semester, or like the second term. So again, at Foryou we are trimestered. So this is the second semester. It's going to actually go through until like the 3 weeks of December, and then up to like right before March break. That's when the second semester ends, and then the third term begins and it goes up to June. How's it going? I think the second term is I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, I think. So I'm teaching like a full course load, which is actually like 3 subjects, and I'm teaching Math 11 period 1, then I'm teaching International Business grade 12 during period 2, and then there's lunch, and then period 3 I'm teaching Calculus grade 12. And of course, like, I've actually taught these courses before, but the thing is still every semester you're teaching like a different course, I think, or different courses that, like, even if you taught the course like last year, you still have to kind of like, you know, I think go through like the material and stuff and still like prepare the lecture a little bit. I like giving students like, you know, like a worksheet to do in class, but I think for math, the textbooks we're using have so many questions there, so like I usually assign a bunch of questions and students are still like, you know, complaining and whatnot. But other than that, I think it's good. I think for international business is a pretty light course, and it's actually a very interesting course. I remember when I was in high school, because I was fast tracking to finish, so we were supposed to be doing, our year was the last year of the double cohort, so we were supposed to be in high school for 5 years. As were my brothers, they actually did 5 years of high school, and I actually like fast tracked, and because I was fast tracking to finish in 4 years, I really just didn't have like the time to take all of these other like elective courses. And now that I'm actually teaching all these grade 12 business courses, I realized that they're just like really good, really amazing courses. I mean, you know, international business is like a mixed course, as is like business leadership, but it still counts towards university. Both courses are so good. So I think I'm going to give them, like, you know, I was just telling them today, there is going to be an assignment that's just going to be like, you know, like a debate kind of assignment. And everyone got really excited, and they're like, when is the debate? I'm like, I did not even assign the debate assignment yet. But I think definitely we're going to do it for unit 1, because we cover so much like information about international trade, and it's just very interesting. And it's good to know, I think, you know, some background about like Canada's economy, right? How well is the economy doing? And once you start working and stuff like full time, it is something that is going to affect you, right? So I think that's about it. That's all that's happening here. I do have to head home and get home by like 6 o'clock, because I have an online class. It's online tutoring for a private academy. It is English grade 12 and chemistry grade 11. But I think I actually like this tutoring class. It's supposed to be kind of like a group tutoring, and what it is basically you're kind of like on call, and as students need you, of course, like they can call you like online, but I still like send, and you can message each other and whatnot. So I always send them like some extra practice questions and stuff to do as well, based on the topics that they're covering in class, because I think in the public sector too, teachers have to be covering like one actual lecture, right, like every day anyways. So they're moving through the material like so fast that I'm only doing this tutoring class, particular one, on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. So like I only see them kind of like once a week. So it's hard to cover all the topics, I think, within like 1 hour. But as long as they're doing the practice questions from the textbook, I think it should be okay, right? So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so we're basically heading home, and I'll see you when I get there. Hi guys. Okay, so it's kind of getting dark out, and I just feel like by the time I get home, it's going to be completely dark because there's so much traffic going from like Markham into Ajax, and it's usually almost 6 o'clock by the time I get home. Because it's day 1 of Vlogmas. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like really short. And I was just gonna give an update about how I was going to Tim Hortons, like, you know, too often, I think, to buy the blueberry muffin. Yeah, and I think again, like $2.40 seems a little bit expensive to me, I think, for a muffin. And I didn't want to keep on like wasting money. I think what I was doing before, like I mentioned, was just like, you know, using the money from my change purse to actually buy the muffin. But now I basically just started buying like a pack of like muffins from No Frills, and it's a pack of like 4 muffins. It was on sale, I think, like a week ago. It was only $4 for 4 muffins, which is kind of good. It's just like $1 per muffin, right? But the regular price now is like $4.50, which is still not too bad when you do the math. And so I think we're gonna like do that. And I know No Frills has a variety of different muffins. I just don't like their chocolate chip muffins. They used to have really good carrot cake muffins. I don't know if anyone's like a fan out there of like carrot muffins, right? But it tasted like really good. But then I think they must have changed the recipe or something. I realized it started tasting a little bit different, so I stopped buying them. I used to really like the carrot like mini muffins. They used to taste so good, but not anymore. So now we're just gonna stick to the blueberry muffins from No Frills for now, I think. And yeah, I think it's okay. I think I don't think muffins are that healthy or good for you anyway, so we should try to like limit, I think, or I should limit how many muffins I'm basically eating per week, kind of thing. But yeah, so I was gonna hit the gym today, guys, because I had like an hour like right after work. But the thing is, because I have the online class at 6, I would have to like go to the gym here in Markham, and then I would have to go straight to my parents' place to do like the online class. And this is one of those long weeks. We'll talk more about it, I think, maybe in the next vlog. But it's a long week this week. So every other week I have online classes with the online tutoring company, and it's basically almost every day now. And Thursdays and Fridays also, the classes are starting right at like 5 p.m. and I don't have time to go home or anything, so I have to go to my parents' place. I have to go there tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to go there like Thursday and Friday. But a couple of these students for the online tutoring company, they come like every other week. So basically every other week is like quite long for me, and I find it very exhausting. So I was like, you know what, even though I have an hour, I was like, I'm just gonna head home, do the online class, then I'm gonna just relax. And I also have like a private class that I teach as well, and it's gonna be at 8:30 p.m. So I know some of you might be like, oh, 8:30 seems like so late, but the thing is, I really am kind of like a night owl, and I think I can stay up. I usually stay up till 11 p.m. I'm trying to like go to sleep earlier. Last night I think it was almost 11:30 when I went to sleep, so I need to I think break that habit, and like coming closer to like maybe like the new year, we'll maybe talk a little bit about some New Year's goals. I think I really need to write down some New Year's resolutions, and I think maybe like getting enough sleep again should be one of those resolutions. If your body isn't rested, you just don't feel well. And I know in the last couple of weeks too, I wasn't feeling so amazing, and I know it was basically because I wasn't sleeping properly either. And like on the weekends I'm very well rested because I get enough sleep. but I think we need to work on getting enough sleep during the weekdays as well. All right, so I think that's enough like talking as we're heading home. But thank you for joining me on in this video. This is Vlogmas day 1, and then I think we'll try to like continue on with like each day of Vlogmas up until Christmas. We do have actually a bunch of like fun stuff coming up, and we have to put up our Christmas tree, and I'm gonna put up some Christmas lights, maybe like, you know, around the windows from the inside of the house. We're not sure about the outside right now, but I can definitely show you some of the decorations. My neighbor has already put up like a bunch of stuff. Looks really, really pretty. And I think I might take Oliver and Lexi out to like, you know, like roam around for a bit. It is really cold today though. But I don't know, yesterday they just like ran outside and then like they just sat there on the porch. So that's what happened. Alright, so I'm gonna end the vlog here, but thank you for joining me. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see everyone in Vlogmas day 2. See you then. Bye.